That being said, I get some mother-in-laws are very nice and just very friendly, but this story is what gave me my uncomfy vibes and heebie-jeebies. Okay, ready?
We're ready.
Very ready.
My stepmom tried to walk out of my home with her baby and told me she doesn't need permission to leave with her baby.
And it wasn't her baby. God damn it.
She married my dad when I was 15, and even though being 25 years age gap, she was more of an older sister and friend rather than a parent. We remained like this for a couple of years, and I looked up to her a lot. Then the trouble started. I had only been with my boyfriend for 2.5 years before I found out I was pregnant. Not only were we happy, but my in-laws and my dad were happy for us as well. My stepmom wasn't. The excuses started. I was too young. I wasn't married. This wasn't an environment for the baby to grow up in. She also wanted custody of our baby and wasn't happy when we told her we would be raising this baby. This went on for a while. We were no contact with her for a month. That was when my dad fully spoke to her and let her know her actions and words need to be kept to themselves. We were adults. We could make our own decisions. She did apologize to us and promised to stop. We gave her another chance. She had never done this before, and she could have been afraid for us, but we told her that we would be fine and always had things planned out if things changed in a heartbeat. She seemed fine for a couple of weeks, but then behind my back, she was pushing my boyfriend to propose. By this point, we were at the start of quarantine. His parents were stuck at our house as they couldn't fly home, and my boyfriend eventually decided that instead of telling me this, he went to his mom, who always wore the family engagement ring, and asked for it so he could propose. I caught on when mother-in-law accidentally let it slip. I sat my boyfriend down and told me that he knew we just had discussed marriage before, and both agreed we were happy and how things were in our relationship at the moment. He agreed, but told me what my stepmom told him. I wasn't happy, and after talking to my dad, she received a massive lecture from him. She called to apologize and to say she was just looking out for me. I told her thank you, but we were fine. I definitely kept my guard up after that. We had our son in August, and my dad and stepmom stood at the edge of our front porch while we stood by the front door so they could see him. My stepmom kept trying to come near the baby, which is where I would step back while my boyfriend would block her while my dad grabbed my stepmom. She kept apologizing, saying she kept forgetting, but for a week after that, she was constantly texting me every day, wanting to see the baby. My dad eventually made her stop after I told him.